Hey there. So last week I made a very brief video about the qualities or modalities of the different zodiac signs, and as that relates to the tarot cards. Um, there are three types, three modalities of signs: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The cardinal energy being initiator energy, the fixed energy being you know kind of nose to the grindstone, getting work done, taking that idea and bringing it more into life. And then the mutable sign comes up after that and really pulls it together. And with a yes, with a I think about mutable melding. I don't know. I just think of it as like just pulling it all together, all maybe disparate parts together. So anyway, I am fascinated by how that looks in tarot, and so I thought I would just take a look at um, at the first section of the year, um, and see the rhythm of it. And so the cardinal fixed mutable cycle happens 4 times. Actually, I'd be interested to see the full step back version of that with all of those cards in play. But we're only starting with Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. So Aries energy, which we've just left, that is represented by Two of Wands, Three of Wands, and Four of Wands. And And since we just left that energy, I think many of us have had felt that, like, that fiery push forward, um, and and then came out of Aries with a very distinct idea of what we were wanting to create, to bring to life. The um, the next sign is Taurus, and that is an earth sign. And that is the 5, 6, and 7 of Pentacles. And and then we are in Taurus season. And so there might be a feeling of because Aries is such a fiery energy, there might be a feeling of there, oof, that's a big order. It feels like a tall order, and are we up to it? But of course, there is always um, there is always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And so during Taurus season, there is kind of this energy of really real of work, of productive work. And um, and then we'll move into Gemini next. We're not there. We just started Taurus. Then that is the 8, 9, and 10 of Swords. And so this is the mutable, and this is the logic coming in, and maybe a little concern, but the logic coming in to really troubleshoot and pull it together, bring it, bring it to its culmination in some regard. And what I also find really fascinating, and I will be interested to look at that. Then when we move after Gemini, when we move to Cancer season, the twos become a water, and then when we move to Libra, the two, three, and four become air, and then with Capricorn in December, that the 2, 3, and 4, start the cycle with the Earth. Anyway, I'm going to stop sharing now. I just little bits and pieces, small bites to digest, and some things to consider. And yeah, and perhaps it has certainly um, caused me to look at the cards with um, a broader appreciation. All right, be well, be happy, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.